Today's video is sponsored by The Kit Collective, some of your favourite classic football shirts, 100% authentic and at competitive prices. Shop on the Vinted link down below. Welcome back to the We Are City channel for our FL25 Master League. We kick off today's episode with some Champions League action, a simulation of a game against Slavia Prague home, where City pick up a big 4-0 win, another 3 points, which looks like we are doing pretty well in the Champions League. Well, transfer window does open in today's episode. We've got Fulham away from home, we've got Bournemouth away from home, we've got Burnley at home, and then Leeds United away from home, which will probably end the episode there on the 17th of January 2028. Will there be any moves in the transfer market? It depends if offers come in for our players. That could be a possibility. City haven't had an amazing season, but we might just find a bit of momentum after those wins in the last one. But City doing better. This is the side we go with against Fulham away to Craven Cottage. We do make some change in the side and some changes that are in fourth. Donnarumma is not quite sharp today. He's a little bit tired. He's played a lot of football. So James Trafford, amazing goalkeeper, comes in 84 rated. Is Vanderson, Abakir Nurkosanov, Baleba at centre-back and Vardiel at left-back in today's game. Baleba's looking really good at centre-back and he's offering us a lot. Vardiel back at left-back, we know he can play that role pretty well. Reinders plays in a very attacking midfield alongside Morgan Gibbs-White. Phil Foden in front with Marmoush on the right. Rodrigo on the left and Erling Haaland, the captain, through the middle. Norian Shirky today, he's in upwards condition but not quite as sharp as Doku and Bob, who will probably come on ahead of him. And the captaincy will be going to Erling Haaland. Come on, City. Let's beat this Fulham side to start with. I'm not sure who the goalkeeper is, but it's Tete, Batsy, Anderson and Robinson the back four. Berger, Pereira and Iwobi the midfield three. Adama Traore in that front line alongside captain Raul Jimenez and Emil Smith-Rowe. The likes of Archie Gray, Reece Nelson, Harry Wilson, Rodrigo Munoz as options off the bench. So away at Craven Cottage to face Marco Silva's Fulham side. Marco Silva, fantastic manager. He's done really well in charge of Fulham. And they're doing reasonably well in the Premier League this season. We have been playing well, but not scoring goals, have we? And so that's today's episode. The intention is to get back to scoring those goals, scoring those chances. They've got a very young goalkeeper between the sticks who starts. Clearly has found a lot of faith in from Marco Silva. He does start for Fulham. And let's see if we can put the ball past him a few times today. That's what we need to start doing more often. Vanderson in the box here still. Marmoush! Oh, Marmoush, what a goal! What a goal by Marmoush at the start of this one. Lovely little back heel. Look at Pep Guardiola's celebration. He knows how big of a goal that was from Omar Marmoush. He just back heels it into the back of the net to give City the lead. Watch this for a finish by Marmoush here. Vanderson gets down that far right-hand side, bobbing on from fullback. You're wondering what's going to happen. Marmoush makes sure he puts in the back of the net. Oh, come on, don't be this be the replay. Here we go. Proper replay. Vanderson goes round. Bumped by Smith-Rowe. Back to Marmoush. Oh, what a finish that is by Marmoush. He's scoring goals like mad for us at the moment. He's actually scoring more goals than Erling Haaland. He's pulled back to him. Through the legs of the goalkeeper as well. Omar Marmoush with a spectacular finish. And Manchester City lead by 1-0 at the start of this one. Back to Rodrigo. Gibbs-White. Joško Vardiel. Through to Gibbs-White here. Morgan Gibbs-White down the middle of the goalkeeper and away. White to Bennett to the far post. Smith-Rowe against Foden. Won the header. Jimenez, and there is Carlos Baleba again. Gibbs-White. Back to Dane as well played. Dane's with a switch of play towards Vanderson, who was involved in the opening goal. Foden. Rodrigo! 2-0 Manchester City. Rodrigo with a goal. Phil Foden with the assist. And there is certainly something coming together here. I can feel it. I can really feel it. Rain is wide to Vanderson. On to Foden. Rodrigo just goes to the edge of the box here. Waits for it. Finds it. Finishes it. There's something happening here at Manchester City. Pep Guardiola has just found a way. And it really feels like it's going to happen now. 2-0 lead at half time. Wilson again. Back into the centre to Sanderberger. Work it wide again. Harry Wilson again. Ball into the box towards Jimenez. Oh, should score. Rodrigo fouled. Keeps it. Brilliant. Foden. Wide to Vanderson. Rodrigo on the overlap. Rodrigo's to the far post. Haaland's arriving! 3-0 Manchester City. Haaland on the goals, the score sheet as well now. 3-0. I'll tell you what, Rodrigo in a free roll behind Haaland and Marmoush has been brilliant. Into Foden. Van der Sar sees the overlapping runner. Rodrigo finds him. A tapping for Erling Haaland. He hardly hits this with any power. Don't know how he actually catches this Erling Haaland. It might be a little bit clearer from this angle. But he hardly gets anything on it. But it's just enough to sort of guide it into that bottom corner. They're making changes. Martial. Godot comes on now. Brilliant from Vardiol. Back to Gibbs-White. Morgan Gibbs-White blocked away. Cleared away by Fulham. Foul by Gibbs-White on Alex Iwobi, free kick. But there's something in this side. I mean, Baleba as a centre-back. Vardiol as a sort of left-back. Back there in that position's worked really well. Pereira's good from free kicks. This might be Fulham's only chance of the game. He does score. No clean sheet for the City side. Deserved one. Deserved one, really. And Pereira scores a really nice free kick here. Bottom corner past James Trafford, who probably should save it. And that doesn't matter. That'll be full time. Manchester City win 3-1. And we're on a bit of a winning streak now. And Premier League title, we might just be coming back for you. All the results around the Premier League. Forest win 4-0 over Crystal Palace. Liverpool beat Sheffield by 1-0. Arsenal draw 0-0 with Newcastle. So Liverpool are starting to pull away at the top of that table. We are 10 points behind the league leaders, with Forest 2 points ahead and Chelsea 1 point ahead. But you never know with this City side. We can sort of muster up a comeback. We could win every game to the end of the season. City have got that in them. It's Bournemouth away from home next at the Vitality Stadium. If it's not broke, don't fix it. We go with pretty much the same side with one change or two changes really. Rodri comes in for Morgan Gibbs-White. And I think that is it. That is the only change. Donnarumma comes in, of course, for James Trafford. As for Bournemouth, they have Van der Sar up top, Qatar, Favre, and Kluivert, the supporting players in behind. It's then Adams and Christie in midfield 2, Truffet, Smith, Nyalo, and also Senesi the back 4. Will Dennis starts to go ahead of Petrovic. Some interesting players in the bench there as well. Antoine Semenyo, 85 rated, not even starting. Robin Favre starts ahead of him. What is Iraola thinking? For Vitality Stadium, Pep Guardiola takes on Adoni Iraola's side that have been very good actually at Bournemouth. Very, very good. I don't know where they are in the season in this save. I think they're down near the bottom actually. But no wonder they are with Antoine Semenyo. Maybe he's had an injury on the bench, not starting. City versus Bournemouth, and we're expecting 3 points of Vitality. We started to pick up form. Let's continue going that way. But oh, and they've given it away yet. Now press is proving a little bit too difficult for opposition players. And Haaland start this one. We are flying at the moment. I feel like I've changed something, like I've changed the difficulty. I really haven't. We're still on Superstar. We're still one below. We're on the highest difficulty for certain. But pressing from the front straight away. Opposition just give it away. Foden gambles. Foden finds Haaland. Manchester City find the back of the net. And they find themselves 1-0 up. What a start. We could possibly play there. Rodrigo. Vardiol. Rodrigo does done really well there. And he's found himself spacing behind again here, Rodrigo. And on to Haaland in the channel here. And Haaland gets there. And Haaland puts it across to Marmoush. And the keeper pulls it back here. And they get a bit lucky there, Bournemouth. Play Vardiol in a more attacking position, which actually suits him quite well. Foden. Foden! Oh, good save by the goalkeeper. Into Rodrigo's path, who didn't make the run. It should have been to his feet, really. Cleared away. Kassav deals with that situation. Foden. Marmoush. Bournemouth get away with it again. Half-time 1-0. We've not been as good as we usually are. A bit sloppy, but we do lead by 1-0. Troubling soon here for Bournemouth. Reinders. Vardiol. Into Smith. Referee. No foul given. Around the corner they go. City done the counter here. Vardiol's let us down a little bit there. Work for Carlos Baleba on this far side. They play it in towards Romain Favre here. And Baleba with a fantastic block, but it still falls in Van der Sar's way. Reinders and Rodri combine. Rodri gets a foot in. Free kick City. Everybody works hard in this team, which is credit to them. Reinders wins that back. Well played. Foden. Van der Sar. Through to Marmoush. Marmoush is in! Marmoush scores to make it 2. There you go. Another assist for Van der Sar. Pouncing upon a mistake by the Bournemouth midfield. Reinders to Rodri. Foden to Van der Sar. Off goes Marmoush through the middle. He's away. Could have gone to far post to Rodrigo. Didn't need to. Finds the back of the net. Donnarumma is going to try and send it long towards Shaqiri. Works it wide to Van der Sar in space here. And Marmoush is off again here. And Marmoush pulls it across to Erling Haaland to make it 3-0 Manchester City. An assist to Marmoush. A goal for Erling Haaland. On the counter, we've hit them 3 times. A different style of football from City we're playing a little bit here. Donnarumma's not going to sort of play out from the back. So we attack in numbers. Great play from Haaland and Marmoush. 3-0 Manchester City. Semenyo comes on now, but it's way too late for Iriola's side. We're going to make more changes. How many changes have we got left? 2 changes left. Jeremy Mongo is going to come on for Rodrigo for his chance to play a bit of football. In fact, actually, Echeverri is going to come on. Mikasa. Right to Vanderson, who's tired here. Back to Divine Mikasa. Shirky. Into the middle here! Off the post by Gibbs-White. I don't know how he's not scored more goals for us because he's had so many chances over the games. Across the coming by Tavernier. Far post is a header into the hands of Donnarumma. Big boot underneath it. Full-time whistle goes. City 3, Bournemouth 0. And another fantastic 3 points to the City side. And there could have been more goals easily in that one. Gibbs-White so unlucky. Liverpool beat Forest by 4 goals to 0. So that doesn't really help us at the top of the table. Arsenal lose again. They're bottling it again. With 18 games to go. They're beating 3-1 by Fulham. So it's tight at the top there. But Liverpool really, really are pulling away. It looks like it's Liverpool's titles to lose here. I don't see them dropping points enough to lose it. What do you think of the last game of today's episode? Would have been a simulation against Burnley or a game against Leeds. It's actually Champions League action. I forgot about this one. It's Galatasaray in the Champions League. So far, City have done well in the Champions League. We've beaten Bayern at home in the 1-0 win, 3 points. Napoli at home, 1-0 win, 3 points. We also beat Mechlin away and Slavia Prague away, 3 points in both them. We share the points with Athletic Club 1-1 draw and Milan in a 1-1 draw away from home. A win against Galatasaray today, and then we'll see where we probably are in the league phase going into the final game of our Champions League action, which will be Inter Milan away from home at the San Siro once again. And let's see how the two sides line up today. Manchester City and Galatasaray. Remembering in this save, I think we lost Akanji, perhaps also Edison, and Ilkay Gundogan for this Galatasaray team. So in goal starts Donnarumma, it's Vanderson, Diaz, Baleba and Vardy all the back 4. Nico and Gibbs-White the midfield 2 with Rodrigo in front. Phil Foden on the left, Shirky on the right and Haaland through the middle. Of course, that will swap in game. Foden won't be staying on that left-hand side, as you can imagine. Galatasaray, they start with Gunev in goal, Gillett, Nelson, Akanji, and Jacobs the back 4. It is Gundogan, Sarr and Torreira the midfield 3, Agun, Frankowski, and then Victor Osimhen up top, Leroy Sané on the bench. Gibbs-White into Haaland, what a ball. Haaland still, and Nelson gets across just in time. All the way through to Baleba out for a throw-in. So you've got Carlos Baleba at centre-back. He's turning out to be the way forward. Cassano Diaz partnering with him. Vardy or Ait Nuri at left back. That leaves Nico Riley to play in midfield. Another midfielder in this City team. Gibbs-White behind to Shirky. On the chest. Off the defender. Was that not a foul? Apparently not. Ball to Osimhen. There is. Who else but Carlos Baleba? Fouls as the referee on Victor Osimhen. Never. Absolutely never is that a foul by Baleba. Back to Gibbs-White. Into Shirky. Oh, brilliant skill. Shirky with a strike. Oh. Diaz quickly across. Brilliant from Diaz. Ref! Cross comes in towards Osimhen. He's great in the air. He knocks it wide towards Frankowski. Vanderson beat him. Baleba across in the box makes the challenge. Baleba brings it away. Vanderson. In behind to Shirky here. Shirky! Good save by the keeper. Vardiol. Gibbs-White. Cross the box here. Oh, Haaland was on the penalty spot waiting. Should have pulled it back to Erling Haaland there. Half time. 0-0. I think I should have pulled it back to Erling Haaland there. Rodrigo. Gibbs-White. Haaland. Back to Gibbs-White. Rodrigo. Through to Haaland here, or Foden, or somebody. They've been robbed. Haaland on the turn, puts it wide. Oh my word, he had time there. He had so much more time there, what am I thinking? Gundogan. Sané. Vardiol can't get it off him. Gabriel Sara. Cross comes in. Osimhen against Diaz. Vardiol against Sané. Gundogan on the volley! And Ilkay Gundogan just past the post, the former City man. Doku playing through the centre. Not where he's known to be. Reinders. Haaland. Through to Doku! Oh, it was meant for Reinders. Ball like that. Doku. Shirky. Shirky. Oscar Bob hit it first time. Don't take a million touches. towards HAALAND. In behind two. Rainer's onside. To Ryan Shirky! Oh, what a mistake by Shirky. He has to score there. Nico. Another bad pass, I mean. Forcing it forward, it's not working. Osimhen against Diaz, he's beaten to it. Osimhen. Vitor Osimhen! We've not lost a game in the Champions League until today. On a good run of form. And then we go and do that with Nico in midfield. Doku. Doku! So many bodies in there. Nico back wide. Doku back wide to Vanderson. They play on. Vanderson. Oscar Bob! What a save by the keeper. Full time, we end the episode with defeat against Galatasaray. Shocking performance in the end to not win that one, when we really should have. They had one shot, one goal. Thanks for watching. Please like the video if you haven't already. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. And it's same old City from we've seen in this series. We thought we got past it. That result really does worry me once again. We'll see you guys next time.